So here we go. Welcome back to another episode on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and take you through the step-by-step process on how we're going to three-tone this Shorty Duramax that we've been building on the channel. Just to get you guys up to speed, Mark, Ryan, and myself, we purchased a single cab, 8-foot bed, 2500 HD, 6.6 liter Duramax. What we decided to do is shorten the frame to accept a 6.5 foot bed, which GM never came out with. And we were able to do that in the last video, so definitely check out that one if you haven't already. But to take this build a step further, we're gonna go ahead and throw a custom paint job on this truck. I think it may be worth your time to watch till the very end of the video, but our goal is to leave no stone unturned. Everything on this truck from the ground up is going to be extremely meticulous. We want everything to be right. This is such an awesome build that we're collaborating on, and I think it's really cool that we can document the step-by-step process and share it with you guys. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this video. Hey Robert, how's it going?
Oh, not so bad. Yourself?
Good. Think you can work with this?
No.
No?
No.
All right, put it back on the truck, boys. Let's go. So, I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of time in prep work and paint and everything, but
Yeah. All in all, nice solid cab to start off with, so we got a good base.
what are you thinking off the bat, just looking at it initially?
As far as
The body work time and like any issues. I know there's a lot of dings and dents on this thing.
well, very minimal body work. It looks like there will be no metal work. Rockers are nice and solid. We don't have really any bubbling going on. Just a little bit of cleanup with the sandblaster there. Down here, you know, we got no rust going on the seam there on the doors. So it'll pretty much, like I say, fix a couple dents and shoot it.
Awesome. Hey guys, if you don't know, he actually he did a full paint job on the Victory Max a couple years ago.
Yeah, no two.
And you really knocked it out of the park.
Appreciate it.
Where can we find you at if anyone's interested in bodywork?
SNSautomotive.pro or 262-968-3324.
In what city and state are you located
We are in Mukwonago, Wisconsin.
So we're going to clip into, I guess, a couple months from now when the truck is completely done so you guys can actually see the finished product. So, yeah.
Cool.
You ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Stay tuned.
Well, what I was thinking though, BJ, is when we get into the box, do we drop a little swoop, a little V in it and go back? And then at the end of the tail light?
I was thinking we do something really tricky where we paint the door handle blue with the line and the rest of this is white. That's just my quick thought.
That's a neat idea, but I think we need the line higher.
So this is our box height. So how much color do you want on the box?
Okay, so that's why I really want to set the chassis of the body on the frame so we can really take this up because paint job's going to be everything here.
Wow, the bed's already done. That was quick. No kidding.
Look at that, it's all right where Ryan said.
Yeah, it's pretty close. It actually is going to go up a little bit.
What are the odds of him having that? That's funny.
Well, since I started working with Truck Master, my shop's full of Chevys.
Yeah. Well, it's because they're the best, on the road. So.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Here's my thoughts. Or because the whooshy, I mean, that's kind of like an 80s thing.
Yeah, I don't like the whooshy.
He said whooshy.
And this is,
I don't like the whooshy.
this is kind of hitting back to the 80s too.
Definitely not.
The old Chevy heartbeat. No? Okay, just a thought.
Cadillac in the back?
Chevy.
Ish, I mean, it's not quite like that, but we kind of start here and we just taper the line back just a little bit.
What do you think?
Oh, okay, so this would be all blue.
This
then.
would be all
This
blue.
would be all blue all the way through.
So
here
it's
then.
not going to be so clunky and bulky where it just kind of opens up here. We'll start up here and we'll gradually. So if we got 1 inch here, We got
Then
like
we need the-
we got like 2 or 3 inches here. Ford Tuxedo black, and then we'll use like a Toyota Avalon pearl on it.
Okay. And then whatever for the blue line, whatever, some kind of good metallic.
I think
blue
they
down
call it
top.
HSP blue.
I'll match the HSP for the blue line.
Okay, perfect,
Sweet.
perfect.
Alrighty. Well, we'll go ahead and get out of your hair. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Hard part here is trying to get this 3/4 inch wide tape to look nice through the jams and not have it look like a lightning bolt when doing a stripe. That's why most car manufacturers, when they two-tone a car, they don't carry it through the jams, because that's the hardest part, but definitely adds a little bit. And I mean, if this was my truck, it'd be blue and orange, so we're right on track here. I like the way that looks. Definitely adds a lot more character to the vehicle when you're carrying the stripes through the jam, because it looks that much better. It takes that much more time and shows a lot more quality product, in my opinion. You really got to get that tape pressed down in there nice and tight so you don't get the overspray going up in there. Even with doing that, you're always going to get some, so you got to come back and airbrush and brush touch a little bit. Got our stripe taped off, and we ran a little bit of paper down to protect the bottom from overspray. So we're going to have our blue stripe underneath the tape. We're going to paint the black first. Once the black dries, we'll peel this paper off, we'll cover up the black, and then we'll be painting the white. Then once the white kind of sets up, then we'll be able to peel the plastic off the black, peel our stripe off, and we'll be ready for clear. We're going to do a white Raptor liner with the pearl white over it, so that way if we do get a stone chip through the white pearl, it'll at least be white underneath. Right now we're going to put a white Raptor liner on here, protect rockers from stone chips, where your feet might rub getting in and out. One cool thing that we do that the chemists probably would cringe at is our base coat. We can put up to 5 or 10% hardener in the base coat to help a bite. So what we do with the Raptor is, it's already white, or whatever color you're shooting, then you put your Raptor hardener in there, and then we'll put a little bit, a couple ounces of our clear coat hardener in the Raptor. So when you spray the Raptor, you got that clear hardener in there that's also going to be in the base coat, and that's going to help that base coat chemically bind to the Raptor in theory, so that we don't have to sand or scotch brite any of the Raptor. We can just spray this, let it sit a couple hours, and we can go and put our white base coat right over it, and it should bite together. So for our white, we picked the Lexus White Nova White, and this is a 3-coat system. What that means is that you have a base color to put down. You do 1 or 2 coats of that, and then you have a pearl that you do 1 or 2 coats of that to achieve the desired pearliness that you want. Now we're going to be putting in a little bit of hardener in this, and you can do 5 to 10%. the similar hardeners in there. But we got it all sealed. Tried not to go on the blue base coat too much.
All right, guys, so let's fast forward just to like, I think it's about what, 2 months later? Oh, yeah, 2 months later. We're here in the shop again at S&S, of course, and they're just shooting the clear right now over the box. Pretty much done. We're gonna go ahead and take this truck, well, hopefully today, and bring it on over to Kodiak Truck, Ryan's Diesel Service, and my buddy Robert over here is gonna be coming over to help us assemble everything, so.
Yeah.
Man, I know you got a lot of time and work and effort.
We had to re-clear this one box side, and then he also painted the roll pan and the tailgate handle bezel cover. But the lights in here don't quite do justice, but once you see it in person, this thing is just gonna sparkle and shine in the sunlight with all the pearls and all that we got in it.
So I guess, like you said, the lighting probably isn't gonna do any justice in the video until we actually get this outside and we're actually out in the shop more open. This looks so good. I like that you did painted the door handles actually. That really...
Yep. And we carried all the stripes and all the two-tone, everything through the jams.
Good old three-tone basically, huh?
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Oh, this black is the Ford Tuxedo Black. It's got a lot of different pearls and all that in it. This blue we just kind of color mapped to try and match the engine pieces. And then this white, that's a Toyota Lexus ice blue white. That's got some like really nice bright cool white pearls in it, so it shouldn't be too yellowed out.
Wow, that was quick.
I hope.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's really nice seeing it, all the hours and hours of work come to fruition. I mean, paint work is 70% prep work and 30% spraying, you know. You got a lot of time into prep and this and that, and especially when you're doing multiple colors like that. And it's really nice when you go lay down in that first coat of clear and everything just pops and looks awesome.
You ready, Ryan?
I'm always ready.
Always. Your hat's ready. I'm just kidding. I won't even leave it in there.
I wonder how many people are going to make a comment about that hat. It's almost time. She's almost time.
Ryan's hat's been, how long have you had that hat for?
Not that long. That's what's crazy. In every YouTube video, somebody makes a comment about it. One day, I'm just going to I'm going to be in a video and I'm going to have no
Guys,
hat.
let me know what you think about Ryan's hat.
Oh my God.
Good, bad, or indifferent. Wow, that looks awesome. Well, we're going to prep the bottom side and do our black Raptor liner on the underside of the cab, and then up the firewall a little bit. All right, guys, so we are all done. Thanks so much, Robert, for coming over here and taking care of this.
Yeah, you got it.
It looks really good. We're not going to pull everything off tonight. I'm actually going to go ahead and just close this video out. I want you guys to stay tuned because we will be bringing in the bed tomorrow, which will be lead us into the very next video, which would be basically the full assembly. So we're going to drop the cab in the bed, and by then, guys, this entire frame will be completely done. So yeah, look forward to that. It's going to be awesome. But again, special shout out to S&S Automotive Paint and Body as well.
You can always give us a call, S&S Automotive, 262-968-3324. You can always email me. All our emails are on the website, and that is ssautomotive.pro. And you can reach me at ssr@bizwi.rr.com.
That's it, guys. Definitely let me know what you think in the comments, good, bad, or indifferent, especially on the paint job. I know it's a little different, but as you guys will see the theme, I didn't exactly tell you what the theme is, but I will be wrapping that up in the next video. It kind of makes a little more sense. But that's it. We'll see you on the next one. Stay tuned.